Good day, traders. Today we're going to be talking about the trade recap which was given in advance on Sunday. You see, the power behind trade preparation before actually picking up or taking or activating those trades, you cannot underestimate that. It is imperative as a trader to always prepare for your trades before price gets there, building price narrative with context and technical confluence. Then when price eventually get there, according to your plan, if you see the bullish or bearish reaction, you can jump on the trade and place it. So this trade was given in advance on Sunday on Discord, on the VIP Discord. According to my plan, I was okay, 10th of May. I was interested in taking a short trade according to the previous video analysis. Should price get to 83, 400, 500 region, and I was also interested in taking a long trade should price get to 80,159 to 79,653 region, 79.6, 79.5 region. So this was the trade I had in advance, the plan I made since on Sunday, shared it, and now yesterday after New York session, price got there and I got the bullish reaction which I wanted to see, and immediately I hopped on the trade. I activated the trade, took the long, and that's it. So without wasting much time, let's get into the chart so I can show you. So this was a trade that was planned in advance, and the reason why I was interested in picking a trade from this level according to Monday video was because there is a lot of confluence in this zone, being that it was before price got there. This area, this region of price was daily naked point of control, also weekly naked point of control. So the daily and weekly naked point of control has same price point. That is a very strong confluence, and just slightly below it we have the daily horizontal level, because the daily and weekly naked point of control are both at $80,000, and slightly below it we have the daily horizontal support level at 79,975. And then as at Sunday, when this setup was given in advance, the anchored VWAP, uptrend anchored VWAP, was around here, was cruising around here. So as price action keeps developing, the anchor VWAP keeps moving to the upside. And yesterday we had a perfect tap or a perfect bounce on the anchored VWAP after price wicks into the daily, weekly, and daily and naked point of control and daily horizontal support level. Perfect buy. If you even go to lower time frame, you can see the entry trigger on 30 minutes time frame. You see the perfect rejection on that uptrend anchored VWAP. Yeah, then followed by bullish engulfing candle. And according to the analysis, based on the context I was building, I mentioned that this price point was a CME gap on the CME chart, Bitcoin CME chart. So remember, I drew this, price didn't hit the stop loss. This was what I dropped in the last video, the setup I literally dropped live. So this was it. Entry at the fill of CME gap, which is at 80,550. And remember, I said CME chart is usually $500 to $400 ahead of the normal perpetual or inverse perpetual chart, the normal linear perpetual and inverse perpetual chart. So the CME means Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They only trade here on Mondays to Fridays. So Saturday the whenever the forex market and the stock market closes on Friday, the CME charts, BTC CME also goes on a break, weekend break, and the market will eventually resume later on Sunday evening. So that's it. So this gap was the weekend gap, because the linear perpetual chart or the inverse perpetual chart trades 247. There is no break on that price action there. So the price that was missing during those weekend break is usually what leads to that gap. So if Bitcoin closed here on Friday and on Sunday when it opens, price is already trading above the closing price, then you will see the CME chart gap up. And if the price is already trading on Sunday now below where it closes, then you see the CME chart gap down. So these gaps usually serve as key support and resistance for price. So you cannot just back on it and use it as an indicator, but you build context on it. So that's what we do at Tradefuzz. We always build context backed by technical confluences. So that was how price eventually got here yesterday. Rejection, and price starts moving up, and I took the trade. So also, you remember I also mentioned so all the confluences was hit, all the technical confluences was hit. The uptrend anchored VWAP being the last confluence level that was hit, then the daily, weekly, and daily horizontal support level, naked point of controls. And I also mentioned that in the previous video, you can go ahead and watch it, or I'll input it at the last part of this video. So I also mentioned that we had a poor low according to market profile. Saturday, this is a market profile Natas. So this are information, that data of the market. These are the market data. So we had a poor low on Saturday. I mentioned that in the previous video, that since there are some pending unfinished transaction here, I'm expecting price based on the confluences I already have, which is the daily naked point of control, weekly naked point of control, the CME gap, and the uptrend and VWAP developing, and also the daily horizontal support level. So now, since this poor low we have now happens to be in those regions, I expect price to take it out, flush those who set limit entry here, limit long, limit trades here out finally, and everybody will think price will be bearish, and eventually price takes off. So this was yesterday market profile. Now this was Saturday market profile, Sunday, Monday, and yesterday Tuesday. Boom, see that we have great low after flushing everyone out, filling the CME gap, tapped into the daily, weekly naked point of control and daily horizontal support level, and that's it. We had a great low yesterday, and we have great high too. Equally, we equally had a great high. So that was that for the trade I was taking, and I came here on the chart, took the trade, and this was the trade, guys. I equally share the trade setup with the free Telegram. This is the free Telegram group, and shared it yesterday around just 2:30 p.m. I shared it during the New York Open, and this was what I wanted to see: price tap into the level of confluence and bounce if I get the bullish reaction, which I eventually got, and I took the trade. Entry 79,850. Then so that's it. I'm still currently in the trade, although I've taken some profit and moved stop loss to entry, break even. So whatever happens. So that's that. And as soon as price got there, I started seeing the bullish reaction and all. So now going forward, my next possible high probability trade setup will be if the price continues bullish, I'll be expecting a reaction at this daily horizontal resistance level. And also, if you should go bearish, if price keeps going bearish, and the next area of interest for me would be this area of confluence, POC at 77.5 to 77.6, golden pocket and uptrend anchored VWAP. This is a huge area of confluence for me, and that will form that perfect higher low. If you view the price from a higher time frame, like 4 hours, this will now form, this area of price will form the perfect higher low, because this is high low, high, then price could eventually come down to this region to form that perfect higher low here and bounce. Then price gets here, I'll watch for the reaction to see if there will be any short trade worth taking. So that's it. I react to price. I don't have a crystal ball. I lose trades sometimes, but this is what I do all the time. I'm mostly right. I find myself in the right side of the market most of the time, and strictly because of my style of trading. So that's that. Please do not take any information here as a financial advice. This is strictly how I approach the market, and it is for educational purposes only. If you like this style of trading, you can go to the website, take a course to learn how to trade like this. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content, so you will be the first to get notified whenever I release these contents. So without wasting much time, without wasting much of your time, that's all I have for Bitcoin for the remaining days of the week. Do have a lovely week ahead.